Proposition HHH is the largest local homeless housing measure ever passed in American history. It's $1.2 billion to provide 10,000 units of affordable housing for people formerly homeless.
In Los Angeles, there are over 67,000 people are homeless, and projects like Emerson will help homeless people, will give them an opportunity to move in and restart their lives.
First, the voters passed HHH, then we got the state and now the federal government involved in housing, and we've been able to triple the pace of building housing for people experiencing homelessness just in the last few years.
The major barriers are that finding the location, land is getting less accessible and getting more expensive to purchase these lands.
Building housing is tough. Tough in a city where there's not much land left, tough in a city where the prices are high, tough in a city where sometimes the red tape has gotten in the way. We're trying to figure out a way to find more land, get it done more quickly, and get out of the way when it comes to regulation.
The site is very tight, so that the uniqueness of the project is to be able to fit everything in it. The parking, the landscaping, the retaining walls that need to be done in the rear.
The site was actually quite small at only 1/4 of an acre. But at the same time, we only had to provide 39 units. So what ended up happening is it's just sort of a scaled down version of some of our larger projects. We were able to provide as many nice amenities, including a rooftop terrace that has great views, and all the common open space amenities you would have on the ground floor of any of the affirmed housing projects.
I think so often people used to say, people experiencing homelessness need services, and they're right. And then other people say, people who are homeless need housing, and they're right. But what we actually need is both things together.
Our role here is support services for the residents. So we work with folks as they transition from their experience of homelessness into their housing unit here, and then we provide the support services that they need to be successful in their housing.
I feel like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I'm good to go. I'm feeling much more optimistic about life these days. You know, I feel set up.
When you're living in a secure building in a neighborhood in which you feel safe and that you're familiar with, it always takes stress away. You're able to sleep better, you know, you can relax. I'm not hearing helicopters and police cars every half hour.
Once people start feeling safe and being able to breathe again, then we start exploring what they want to do with their time, with their lives, with their health, with their relationships.
I just want to set myself up with a good career eventually, maybe go to school and get some training and, you know, find a good career path and make a good life for myself.
One of my goals is to pay more attention to my health, both physically, mentally, and emotionally, to start helping other veterans and just live one day at a time and focus on happiness. And I think I could do that here.
Done right, HHH is all about enhancing a community, helping get people from tents into apartments, and making sure everybody feels safer, everybody feels stronger, and everybody feels like they have an opportunity.
Emerson is in a prime location, which is something that we strive for when we look at a piece of property to build affordable housing. Nearby, there's a park up the street, there's a pharmacy, there's a bus stop right in front of the property. And then today I saw a coffee shop just right outside the building with some restaurants. So I think there are so many amenities nearby within walking distance here. Some of the features of the building include a common area on the first floor where all the residents have access to use the common kitchen or just sit down, hang out, or they can go upstairs to the rooftop to enjoy the outdoor amenities that's fully furnished and enjoy the view of Hollywood and Los Angeles.
Emerson's unique location next to Hollywood really inspired us. In our architecture, we provided a marquee-like element frame that sort of encases the Emerson signage, and it gives us a little bit of a vibe of Hollywood, I think, in that regard. I like to think of residents coming home to a place of hope and encouragement, and I think the facade facing the street kind of expresses that. We used large windows wherever we could, not only in the common areas that all the residents will share, but also the units themselves. Just bringing a lot of light and air into the units will make for a happier place to live.
It's a great feeling to see the tenants move in and see the opportunities that they have, and looking around, and I see nothing but smiles with the residents.
Affirmed Housing really gets the Housing First model. I mean, they walk the talk of affordable housing.
I mean, 7 projects from a trusted developer who delivers on time, on budget, who hustles for other pieces of the sandwich. You know, the city of LA is one layer, a critical layer in that sandwich, but they know how to build the entire thing. And for me, when I know Affirmed is on a project, I know it's going to be a quality project, and also that they bring the partners who are the quality service providers. To me, it's not just about the walls, it's about the people inside the walls, and I think we're blessed to have an amazing partner here.
I wanted to thank everyone for being here today on this special day, another grand opening for Affirmed Housing. This property here at Emerson, located on Melrose Drive here in the city of Los Angeles, is another important permanent supportive housing effort. Today we will house many folks from the city and county of Los Angeles here at our property, formerly homeless folks, to help get them off the street. I wanted to have a special shout out to our staff at Affirmed who worked so diligently to bring these projects together, to the city of Los Angeles, their housing department, who helped us along the way, our financial partners, and of course to Mayor Eric Garcetti for coming today to help celebrate this wonderful event.